This is what happens when you give them free range freedom. They hang out in the strangest areas. Nice and warm. The last few days I've been working on this fence. It's just a cheap, affordable fence really, just to help keep the dogs out. And I noticed that they're starting to grow back. I don't mind it. I reckon it'll be nice to have a live bamboo fence. I did it myself just to save costs because it's very a long fence and I can't be bothered doing, you know, spending that much on a place like this. Yeah, I reckon it'll look quite neat just having a live bamboo fence, so I quite like it. Still got a little bit to go on this corner here, but most of it's done. Quite a big property in the end. Got a few baby chickens there. Baby chicks. We've got, we're going to fix this up. We've got the toilet for it. This is the roof here. And the steel for the roof is over there. And the doors are in that room. A lot of times there'll be ice cream bikes and people coming along selling fruits and products around the street. That's why that's all about. That's what that's all about anyway. I painted the bottom side because it just makes it look pretty to the eye really. But we'll take a closer look at that soon. I think in about 3 weeks this is all going to be done, or maybe less than 3 weeks. I do plan on covering that wall, just the back wall only, because you can look through there and you can see the neighbour's rotten rusted roof, and it just doesn't look right. I mean, I can't be perfect and fix everything up, because, you know, everywhere you look you'll see things like that, like rusted roof. Even when we're staying at a hotel, a nice hotel, you look over the window and you'll see that kind of view. Once this is finished, we're going to call it Isan Village Guest House. Isan being this part of Thailand. Rural, because we are a little bit rural. We're just like 3 minutes drive off of the main town. Oh, just off the main street I mean. So, Isan Rural. Oh, sorry, not like that. Isan Village. Yeah, we're going to call it Isan Village Guest House. We'll take a closer look at the guest house, see what stage it's up to on the next video. But I just want to talk about what's on my mind at the moment. There is something that is, you know, that I have to let out, I guess. And the question is, what is going on in New Zealand? I've been talking to a friend that used to come to my club in Hamilton a while back. Her car got stolen, Mazda Daimio, popular car to be stolen, I heard. And also this news popped up. Normally I sent my kids to go buy pie. I sent Marco to go buy pie and bread and milk at that shop. So we know the person that got attacked. And it's a different feeling, you know, if you hear if you hear about it in Auckland or Wellington or Christchurch, you're just like, but when you're hearing things that close to your house, and not just only, you know, that close, but how often it happens. Now, I used to live in Dinsdale, Hamilton, and there's a whara, there's ram raids and everything there, and this one is actually the closest one, because you know you can send your kids over to get milk and things like that, and this kind of thing happened. So if you haven't heard the story, 3 robbers come into a shop. They scared away the shop owner. Shop owner runs to the back, totally helpless, and then he gets his fingers chopped off by one of the members. Neighbors come out to help. He gets punched in the face and gets cut in the leg with one of the machetes. So it's like, what's going on in this country that I just escaped from? I know it doesn't affect me at this stage, but I've still got parents and my brother's still in Hamilton, and I kind of knew that it was going to get worse, but I didn't know it was going to get that worse. It's definitely got that worse now. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just a little bit annoyed, a little bit pissed off that is happening in a place where I come from. And I tell people, you know, I'm from New Zealand. Yeah, it's can't say it's a peaceful place anymore. The main comment that I hear is that, oh, it's not the same New Zealand we grew up in, and that's 100% true, because yeah, even my wife says it. Everybody in the comments section on Facebook says that, oh, this isn't the same New Zealand that we grew up with. Everything costs more, the house costs more, it's got more crimes, everything's just soft on crime. So yeah, I'm heading back next year just to pick up my parents to bring them here to visit us, and hopefully everything turns out to be better. I'm still amazed on this building project. What I've just realized, well, I've kind of realized it, but it just makes more sense. What we did here, okay, takes 3 months to do, and if I was to do it in New Zealand, this would take 30 years. What I mean is that this land, we brought it cash, so it's all been paid for. So this land here was about, it's about 12,000, 15,000 New Zealand dollars, I can't remember, but 300 Thai baht anyway. And this house is about 12,000 New Zealand dollars, and it's all been paid in cash. And it just from absolutely nothing to a livable house with gardening and a place to hang out, place to park your car, toilet, power. Only took about 3 months. But if I was to go back to New Zealand and buy a house, I'll have to work 2 jobs. I'll have to, my wife will have to work just so that we can get a mortgage out, and that mortgage is going to be 30-year mortgage, and then the interest rate's going to be high, so that's why I've got to work 2 jobs. We'll probably eat noodles every day. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing this. I wouldn't mind going back for 6 months, live in New Zealand for 6 months, live here 6 months, and have the best of both worlds. But just right now, we're comfortable here. Got a guest house that we're going to rent out soon. Got our house there. And the weather's been good. You can probably tell that it's been, if you look at the coconut tree, or look at the tree, been nice and windy, nice and cool. Yeah, so it's been, I can't really complain too much around here. Yeah. The only thing that I miss is fishing. I miss the, I did get hooked up to a fish, then I lost it the other day. I was using a spinner and I was like, oh bugger. But aside from that, everything's good. Can't have it perfect, but this is pretty close to perfect for me.